Light is Britain's far-right conspiracy theory paper spreading hate and vicious lies. No, that's what the BBC say. The Light is the only national newspaper bringing you the real news and informed opinion on what's really going on today. You can subscribe, order copies, submit articles, and read back issues on our website, thelightpaper.co.uk, and see for yourself why the establishment are so worried about the uncensored truth getting out to people every month. The Light Paper. Not far right, just right so far. Thelightpaper.co.uk.
Scene script. Have you ever pondered the idea of financial independence and early retirement? The notion of not having to clock in at 9 or wrestle with the daily grind? Imagine a life where you're not shackled by financial obligations or a demanding job. It's not an impossible dream, but a reality for those who embrace the FIRE movement. That's financial independence, retire early. Consider the tale of Jane, a woman in her early 30s. Jane was an ordinary person living an ordinary life. She had a 9-to-5 job, a mortgage, car payments, and a lifestyle that was comfortable but hardly extravagant. And like most people, she dreamed of a life where she didn't have to worry about money. Jane decided to make a change. She began by cutting back on non-essential expenses, saving as much of her income as possible. She invested wisely, focusing on assets that generated passive income that didn't require her to trade time for money. Slowly but surely, Jane began to build her financial independence. She was still working, but she was no longer living paycheck to paycheck. She had a safety net, a cushion that gave her the freedom to make choices based on what she wanted, not what she needed. Fast forward 10 years, Jane, now in her early 40s, had achieved her goal. She was financially independent. She had enough passive income to cover her living expenses, and she no longer needed to work to survive. She was free to retire early, to spend her time as she pleased. Jane's story may seem extraordinary, but it's not unique. It's the story of anyone who has embraced the principles of the FIRE movement. It's a tale of discipline, of sacrifice, and of a relentless pursuit of financial independence. To summarize, the key points discussed today revolve around the idea of financial independence and early retirement. It requires discipline and sacrifice, cutting back on non-essential expenses and saving as much as possible. It involves investing wisely, focusing on assets that generate passive income. But most importantly, it requires a change in mindset. It's about seeing money not as a means to buy things, but as a tool to buy freedom. It's about understanding the true value of time and the freedom that comes with not having to trade it for money. This is the essence of the FIRE movement. It's not just about retiring early, it's about achieving financial independence, about gaining the freedom to live life on your own terms. Like Jane, you too can embrace the principles of the FIRE movement and embark on a journey towards financial independence and early retirement. After all, the only thing standing between you and your financial freedom is you.
Ever wondered how much you'd need to save to achieve financial independence? The answer lies within the mathematics of a concept known as FIRE, which stands for Financial Independence, Retire Early. The most essential number in your journey to financial independence is calculated by multiplying your annual spend by 25. Notice the emphasis on annual spend, not annual income. This calculation is based on the principle that you need £300 invested for every pound you wish to spend each month in passive income. Hence, your FIRE number is also your monthly spend times 300. This mathematical principle is founded on the 4% safe withdrawal rate, as defined by financial advisor William Bengen. He proposed this rate after analyzing the S&P 500, which typically produces an average of better than 10% growth per year when studied over a period of approximately 30 years. Bengen considered factors such as inflation and market volatility. After studying previous market activity, he concluded that a 4% rate of withdrawal per year would provide for a 30-year sustainable portfolio in the vast majority of cases. So to paint a clearer picture, if your monthly spend is £1,000, then your target for financial independence is 300 times 1,000, or £300,000. Alternatively, if your annual spend is £12,000, your financial independence target is 25 times 12,000, which also equates to £300,000. The first step in planning your financial independence, therefore, lies in understanding your monthly and yearly expenditure. Without this knowledge, it is impossible to take further strides towards your financial freedom. In summary, the mathematics of FIRE revolves around the principle of multiplying your annual spend by 25 or your monthly spend by 300 based on the 4% safe withdrawal rate. Knowing your monthly and annual spend is crucial in determining the amount you need to save to achieve financial independence. Armed with this knowledge, you can then plan your journey towards financial freedom. Remember, the journey to financial independence is not a sprint, but a marathon. Embrace the mathematics of FIRE and take the first step towards your financial independence today.
My apologies, guys. Just realised I had turned on the wrong microphone option. So welcome along. It is 1 minute past 8 on Monday, the 22nd of December 2025, and that means we have completed 3 years and 38 weeks of this roughly 8-year FIRE journey, or FIRE experiment, if you like. The market has just opened pretty much unchanged so far today. On Friday it closed up 0.2%. If we have a quick look at the portfolio, you'll see that we have a current value of just over £30,600. The return on investment sitting at 32.5%. There are 316 shares in the portfolio, and the average purchase price currently at £73.21. So as I say, the market has just opened. My apologies that I didn't get the right audio switch just at the very start there, but sometimes these things happen. Now, before we take a look at the notifications, I just want to draw your attention to Monzo.
I want a bank that makes money easy.
That sounds perfectly reasonable.
And you are?
We're a bank called Monzo.
Oh.
I want a bank that shows me what I spend instantly.
No problem, just give us a go. See?
Can you make splitting bills easy?
Super easy, check this out.
But it's a real faff to sign up.
It takes less than 10 minutes.
Race you.
You're on.
Can I talk to a real person 24/7?
Of course.
Even now?
Yep.
Even now?
Anytime.
Can you tell me when I'm running a little low on cash?
We certainly can.
Cool. Can I afford these?
You certainly can't, sorry. Can't afford that either.
That's a real shame.
Not really. Time's up, how'd you get on?
It's a draw. Can you help me save for my next holiday?
Oh, how about you set up a savings pot in the Monzo app called Barbados, baby?
Thanks for listening, Monzo.
We're all ears.
We can go now.
Rude. You make Monzo Monzo.
Okay, so as you could see there, affiliate links are in the description. There's one for Monzo, there's another one for Smarty Mobile. I'm very happy with both of those companies, which I use myself. And I would suggest that if you're interested in changing your bank, adding another bank account, or changing your mobile provider, Smarty has some very good deals at present. Have a look at those, and if you choose to sign up with the affiliate links, I'll get something from that as well. Now, the notifications, let's have a little look. Okay, so the only new notification here is to do with holidays. Let's have a look, see what it says. So Christmas and New Year trading hours. During the upcoming Christmas and New Year holidays, there will be changes to our trading hours. A detailed overview can be found in the link below. So on tomorrow, sorry, not tomorrow, Christmas Eve, so that's the 24th, the US is closing early at 6 o'clock UK time. The UK, the London Stock Exchange closes at 12:30. Canada closing at the same time as the US, and Spain closing at 1 p.m. The European markets closing 5 minutes earlier at 5 to 1. And these some of the European markets are not open at all on Christmas Eve. That's Germany, Switzerland, Italy, and Austria. For Christmas Day itself, everything is closed. Boxing Day, everything closed apart from the USA, interestingly enough. And then looks as if things reopen across the board on the 29th of December up until so on the 30th there's an early close in Germany and Austria, 1 p.m, 1:15 respectively, and then on New Year's Eve, most of the Europeans close at 5 to 1. Germany, Switzerland, and Italy aren't open at all. The UK closes early at 12:30. Canada is open. Spain closes early at 1. And Austria is not open. New Year's Day all closed, and I would expect the second, not completely right. I was going to say I would expect that on the second everything is back open again, but that's with the exclusion of Switzerland. So there you go. Just one notification, as I say, and as you can see here, our previous trade took place 7 days ago, so we are a week from our previous trading, and let's go ahead and just do that now. So regular viewers to the channel will know that each week I invest 120 theoretical pounds in the Vanguard S&P 500 exchange traded fund. And we're looking at it here on the Trading 212 practice platform. I always trade on the open market as far as possible, and at current market values we are expecting to be able to buy roughly 1.2 shares for our investment. Let's send that through, and there we go, it has executed, so we got 1.23 shares for a price of 96.85. If we have a look on the right hand side, let's just have a look, see. Yeah, so the figures have updated. There's been little change in the market. It does appear to have risen very slightly. But the portfolio value now sitting at 30,770. with a return on investment of 32%, 317.6 shares in the market, and 73.31 the average purchase price. If we just have a quick look at the shape of the graph, I think I would refer to that as a flat period at the present time. There's little movement in any direction, and I suppose with holidays upcoming, that's no big surprise. And in fact, it wouldn't really be much of a surprise either if there was a slight dip. I suppose that could yet occur, but hasn't as we speak. So as I say, I broadcast weekly. I do a weekly investment. It's going to take roughly 8 years to exhaust the £50,000 that is provided by Trading 212 on their practice platform at a rate of £120 a week, which is partly why that figure was chosen, but actually it has more to do with the calculation that over the course of a reasonable career, somebody that was starting a Band 2 job in the NHS, if they were able to invest £120 a week, would actually be able to leave work early as a millionaire if they were able to do that consistently, and that's sort of the logic behind that. So also 8 years seems a reasonable period to look at in terms of either proving or disproving the methodology. I did see a video not that long ago where somebody had looked at the S&P 500 over the course of a mere 3 months, and quite honestly, the period that they started their investigation's the wrong word, but their study, I suppose, was actually just around the same time as Donald Trump's tariffs announcement. So it wasn't perhaps the most typical representation of what happens in the market, and in fact, I mean, what was actually seen was a fall compounded by a further fall, and then of course massive recovery. But as I say, over the course of 3 months, and I did leave a comment on that particular video just to point out that it really wasn't representative of typical market activity, and that I did hope that nobody would be misled by the end result, which was something like a positive return of 10%. In the space of about 3 months. As I say, it just wasn't at all realistic, but anyway, there we are. 8 years I think is a lot more sensible, and so far, as I say, we've got 3 years and 38 weeks completed, so we are approaching the halfway stage, and things look to be going fairly well on the whole. If you're interested in following the journey, why not subscribe to the channel, and if you particularly liked this episode, why not give it a thumbs up. But all that remains for me is to thank you for watching, and to wish you a happy Christmas, because it will obviously be after Christmas now, before we are able to do the next one. So happy Christmas in the meantime, and if you want to check back next week, I'll be back with more. Thanks for watching.
I want a bank that makes money easy.
It's the wrong one.
That sounds perfectly reasonable.
Don't mind me.
And you are?
We're a bank called Monzo.
I want a bank that shows...
There we go.
one morning, saw the world in a new light. No more 9 to 5, I'm living my own fight. I got a plan that's simple, a number game to play. It's the freedom that I'm chasing, I'm walking away. They said it's impossible, just a dream so far, but I've learned to count the cost. Now I'm driving my own car. I don't need a mansion, don't need a fancy name. I've got peace of mind and I'm free from the daily grind shame. It's not magic, it's maths, it's a clear-cut path. Building wealth day by day, it's all about the craft. I've got my numbers straight, my future's looking bright. No more working for a paycheck, I'm free to take flight. It's not magic, it's maths, it's the way I live. Financial freedom's waiting, with all that I can give. I cut back on the clutter, I got my spending in check, investing in my future, no time for regret. The years go by faster, my money's working too. I got a plan that's steady and it's seeing me through. They said I couldn't do it, said it wouldn't last, but I'm retiring early, leaving all that stress in the past. I'm building my empire, brick by brick. The math's all adding up and it's working real quick. It's not magic, it's maths, it's a clear-cut path. Building wealth day by day, it's all about the craft. I've got my numbers straight, my future's looking bright. No more working for a paycheck, I'm free to take flight. It's not magic, it's maths, it's the way I live. Financial freedom's waiting, with all that I can give. It's the power of the numbers, that's where I stand. I'm taking control and I got the upper hand. No more chasing time, no more chasing fear. With the maths in my favor, my dream is crystal clear. It's not magic, it's maths, it's a clear-cut path. Building wealth day by day, it's all about the craft. I've got my numbers straight, my future's looking bright. No more working for a paycheck, I'm free to take flight. It's not magic, it's maths, it's the way I live. Financial freedom's waiting, with all that I can give. So head to the future, here's to the plan. Financial freedom, it's all in my head. It's not magic, it's maths, and it's mine to take. A life of freedom, no more decisions to make.